In this video, I'm speaking to the guys that are throwing bait. And by and large, that's a lot of us. So if you've got the standard cork rig here with your 4 to 5 foot of 60-pound leader and a cork. I've got a 6/0 hook on this. Because I don't have a crab and we're shooting this, I'm going to take, this plug is about a 1/2 ounce, which would weigh what your typical threadfin, pinfish, or medium-sized crab would weigh. So I'm gonna just run the hook through here for weight. And I wanna give you an example of how you need to cast when you're casting a rod that's a 25 to 40 pound rod, such as this Falcon Clearwater Tarpon Special. Now here we have a sandbar, and hopefully you can see it in the filter. And we're gonna assume that there's a group of tarpon that's off my 10:30, 11 o'clock out here. And I'm gonna say that they're out there about 30 yards, which is 90 feet. And I anticipate their line to come right here at my 9 o'clock based off the speed, and it won't take them long to get there. But when they get right here, they're likely going to be within 30 or 40 feet of my boat. Now my boat's not gonna make any noise because I've got my chines high off the water. This is the type of boat that doesn't make any noise. And if no one moves around, these fish are gonna travel from my 10:30, 11, and they're gonna angle right here, and they'll be somewhere between 30 and 40 feet of my boat as they go by. Remember, once they're back here, I'm not throwing at them anymore. If I miss them, I miss them, because if you throw over the top of them, you do nothing but blow them out, and everyone behind you that's waiting for an opportunity to catch a fish, not gonna be happy with you. So, I'm ready, I'm focused, I see them there. What I wanna do, so I have my best chance, is I do not want to throw at the fish this direction. That would be the wrong thing to do. I know they're gonna come here and they're gonna end up here. So why not be safe and make a good cast and throw here first? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw more than 30 or 40 feet. I'm gonna throw 60 or 75 feet. So we're pretending that that purple demon is the weight of a threadfin, a pinfish, or a crab, and I've got on that rig, I've got a lot of line out. There's a heavy rod. I'm gonna pendulum cast, so I'm gonna have one hand here, and I'm gonna sail that thing. Well, I sailed it out there probably a good 30 yards, 90 feet. And they're coming. I'm gonna close the bail, and I'm gonna slowly start reeling this in so I can time it so that I'm out in front of them by about 25 or 30 feet before I stop it. I'm gonna keep reeling, keep reeling, keep reeling. With the float helping me, I can kind of see that it's almost lined up perfect. I get right about there, and I'm gonna just let it stop. Now they've got 30 feet to travel before they hit that cork. I'm just gonna let it rest there, and I'm gonna let them swim into that cork. Hopefully, if they're relaxed and someone's hungry, they'll drown that cork, and then all I have to do is reel like crazy, and I'll be tight with that circle hook. Then the first thing you're gonna do is be ready, because that fish, once he feels that taut line, he's gonna run some direction, you don't know where, and you've gotta be ready to bow. And that's the approach that I take to casting these natural baits.